There are very many social problems here in Bolivia, not only with regard to the indigenous communities, the poverty in that community, the lack of consultation amongst that community, but huge problems of poverty, access to water, access to justice, the huge incidence of domestic violence and sexual violence, just all social issues, but I recognize that they are passing legislation to attend to these. But having talked with the civil society organizations and the indigenous communities, I urge the President to do so in consultation with the people of Bolivia. Everyone I spoke to said there is a huge gap between what's written on paper and what is the reality, particularly in the rural areas, and that there needs to be decentralization and resources, modes of transport to be laid so that the country is connected. These are some of the gaps. But I must say, overall, the country is doing pretty well in promulgating very important legislation. My grandfather came from India. Yes. Gracias. This is my first visit to Bolivia. However, despite the profound legal, political, and institutional reforms aimed at recognizing indigenous rights, most indigenous people continue to suffer from extreme poverty and exclusion. What alarms the media here are rather specific provisions in Article 16 and 23 about punitive measures against the media. My concern is that the media have not been sufficiently consulted, and that they should be when they draw the regulations.